Hello dear students, today we will study pyridine. Pyridine is now, so first of all, again basic requirement of heterocyclic compound, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur or any non-carbon atom, and it must be cyclic. And then now we have 6-member ring, which is pyridine. First 6-member ring, because previous all compounds are 5-membered, and also one compound with nitrogen 5-member, which one? Pyrrole. Pyrrole and pyridine has some similar characteristics, that both have nitrogen as heteroatom, but the difference is pyrrole is 5-member ring and pyridine is 6-member ring. So you will see the structure of pyridine and you have to describe it. Nitrogen is giving you sp2 hybridization, but difference between nitrogen of pyridine and pyrrole is, you have to tell me what is different between nitrogen of pyridine and nitrogen of pyrrole. I will give you an example. I will give you the reason. So nitrogen in pyridine gives one pi electron for resonance, but in nitrogen in pyrrole gives one lone pair, mean 2 electrons in the resonance. So this is the difference. Okay, the 2 lone pairs of nitrogen in pyridine is part of sp2 hybridization. And how many single bonds we have, how many double bonds we have, how many carbon hydrogen and carbon nitrogen bonds are single band in one plane, and it will also show some other reactions. So we will move. So the formula is C5H5N nitrogen. So all ring atoms in pyridine, 5 carbon 1 nitrogen, are sp2 hybridized, and 2 of the sp2 orbitals on each carbon atom overlap with each other to form CC-CN sigma bond. The third sp2 orbital in each carbon overlaps with an s orbital from hydrogen to form the CH sigma bond. The third sp2 orbital nitrogen completely filled and referred to as nitrogen lone pair. So we have here a lone pair, okay, and it is not part of resonance. All bonds lie in one plane and all bond angles are 120 degrees. So hybridization also tell us about geometry. So you have to revise hybridization from your previous semester and previous classes. Okay, so now this is the beautiful structure of pyridine. So we have this lone pair. One lone pair is a part of sp2 hybridization, and one electron is contributed in pi orbital. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons in electron cloud, and it obeys Huckel's rule, and it is a resonance. It shows resonance, and then it is a cyclic compound, and it obeys Huckel's rule. Then it is aromatic compound. And what we see else? Single bond, double bond. So you have to describe it. All bonds in one plane. And now we will say all ring atoms in pyridine also an unhybridized p orbital containing one electron, which is part of electron of these ones. Okay, the p orbitals are perpendicular to the plane. So this is the plane. sp2, one lone pair is in the plane, but these are perpendicular to the plane. And produces a delocalized pi molecular orbital containing 6 electrons. We already counted it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pyridine shows aromatic property because it obeys the Huckel's rule. N is equal to 1. You have to solve this equation. Okay. Structure of pyridine. So first of all, we have this pyridine, and then we will just change the position of double bond. So we have this bond here, we put here, this one here, and this one here. So this is the normal structure what we normally write, or we normally write like this, a circle. So it is same. So now we will start from here. So this lone pair will not take part in resonance, because I already told you that these 2 electrons, one lone pair, these 2 electrons are part of sp2 hybridization, and this one electron take part in resonance from nitrogen. So then from here it will take this bond, 2 electrons here, then we have positive charge on carbon, and then this bond will shift here, and then we have positive charge above, and if we have positive charge above, this bond will move above, and then we have positive charge here. So once we have positive charge here, this electron move back, and then we have here the structure which is this one. That's why it shows resonance. Simple. You have to start from one side. You can start from this side or this side. It's up to you. But don't cramp it. You have to memorize something, that you have to start from one position and ends on other position. So like you will start from here, positive, positive, positive. Why it is positive? Because nitrogen is attracting 2 electrons, and then carbon wants one more bond. So this bond will shift here, and then we have positive charge here. Okay, so this is resonance structure of pyridine. So now isolation of pyridine. What is isolation? Isolation means that it is present in natural, and we will extract it or isolate it from the natural source. From coal tar, pyridine occurs in the light oil fraction of coal tar. Okay, it can easily extracted using dilute sulfuric acid. Pyridine and sorry, and other bases removed in the acidic layer as soluble substrate. Pyridine and other bases. So there are some other bases which are also present. We can extract by soluble sulfate, and then we will treat this layer with sodium hydroxide. Then we have dark brown liquid separate. Through fraction distillation, pyridine obtained from this oil liquid. So this is the method of isolation, not preparation. Okay, it is present naturally and we isolate from coal tar. So this is simple. So now we will talk about preparation method of pyridine. So it is prepared from acrolein. We have 3-methyl pyridine, and then we have 3-pyridine carboxylic acid, and then at the end, in the presence of calcium and heat and minus CO2, we have pyridine. So this is simple reaction of preparation of pyridine. From 2-acrolein, in the presence of ammonia and heat, we have 3-methyl pyridine, and in the presence of K2Cr2O7 and hydrogen positive, we have 3-pyridine carboxylic acid. Now we have to remove carboxylic acid, and we have pyridine, and then we have, by heating, a mixture of acetylene, ammonia, and formaldehyde, dimethyl acetal. So this one is the ammonia, acetylene, ammonia, and formaldehyde. In the presence of ammonia at 500 degree, we have pyridine. So these are two methods of preparation of pyridine, and you have to start from here, not from here, because in the quiz and in other exams, student will start that if we have 3-pyridine carboxylate, we can prepare it. No, this is incorrect. So you have to start from acrolein. So chemical reaction of pyridine. So it has basic character. It can form salt. Nitrogen with two electrons, one lone pair. In sp2 hybridization is able to attract positive and negative charge. It is electron, so it attracts hydrogen towards this. Then we have pyridinium chloride. So it shows basic character. It reacts with strong acid to form salts. So now chemical reaction. Pyridine undergo electrophilic substitution reaction at position 3 because three resonance structures are possible for the intermediate produced by attack at position 2, while position 2 and 4 attack leads to an intermediate with only 2 important contributing structures. Normally it forms 3, okay, but in some books and on the internet, on the reference book, you will find 2 structures because 2 are more contributing. I will show you how. So this is attack at position 2. So when we have electrophile at position 2, we have positive charge here. Then this electron will move here. Okay. Then we have this position. Now this bond will also move here. And then we have positive charge on nitrogen. You have to keep in mind that if positive charge is on nitrogen, and nitrogen is more electronegative, and if we have positive charge on nitrogen, it leads to destabilization of the structure. Okay, that's why some books shows 3 structures with nitrogen with a positive charge, and then they describe it that if you have positive charge on nitrogen, it leads to destabilization as compared to the structure without positive charge on nitrogen. So now let's take a look on position 3. So if we attack at position 3, we have one positive charge here, one positive charge here, and one positive charge here. So if we compare 3 structure at position 2, suppose So in diagram I show 2, but there are 3 structures. So if we compare 3 structure at position 2 and 1 structure with positive charge on nitrogen and 3 structure without positive charge on nitrogen, so we consider them more stable as compared to 3 structure with positive charge on nitrogen. So keep in mind that if we have positive charge on nitrogen and nitrogen is more electronegativity. In previous lecture we described that if we have 2 structure and if we have 3 structure, we consider 3 structure more stable. But if you have 2 structure, no, if you have 3 structure and then at position 2 or 3 we have also 3 structure, then we have to look upon what is the stability in response to electronegativity. So if our heteroatom activity and there is a positive charge, then we consider it less stable. Vice versa, if we have negative charge on nitrogen, this structure is more stable. Okay, if we have positive charge on nitrogen, then we compare 3 structure at position 2 and 3 structure at position 3. Okay, but one structure at position 2 has positive charge on nitrogen, we consider it less stable. But if we consider negative charge and if we have negative charge at nitrogen, we consider it more stable. It will occur in nucleophilic substitution reaction. So we consider that always attack will occur at position 3 because of 3 resonance structure without positive charge on nitrogen. So now chemical reaction nitration will occur at position 3, KNO3. In the presence of H2SO4 we have nitration, then sulfonation, fuming H2SO4, then we have attack at position 3. Then we have bromination at position 3. Now we will talk about nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now you have to see. So now what is nucleophile? What is electrophile? Which can take electron. Nucleophile which can give electron. Okay. Now if attack occurs at position 3, we have 2 electrons here and then these electrons will move here and then these electrons move here. Okay. So we have 3 structures of nucleophilic attack at position 3. Now if we take look at position 2, so we have 2 here and 1 on nitrogen. Okay, now we will consider, as we previously discussed, that if nitrogen contain positive charge, it is less stable. If we compare 2, 3, 3 structure, we will consider more stable structure without positive charge on nitrogen. But in nucleophilic substitution reaction, if we have 3 structure, like we have 3 structure here, 3 structure here, here we don't have any electron on nitrogen, but here we have 1 structure with electron or negative charge on nitrogen. We consider it more stable because it stabilizes the structure of nitrogen, but positive charge causes destabilization. And if we have to compare 3 structures of nitrogen at position 3 with 3 structure of nucleophile at position 2, but with negative charge on nitrogen, we will say that these are more stable at position 2. So nucleophilic substitution reaction occur at position 2. Then if we have sodium amide, it will react at 100 degree with pyridine. Then we have 2 amino pyridine, and then if it reacts with phenyl lithium, and then we have 2 phenyl lithium. So simple. So because we have 3 resonance structure at position 2 with 1 structure with negative charge on nitrogen. Okay, then we have KOH, then we have, so this is all about pyridine. So from the previous lecture of thiophene and pyridine, you have to now search by yourself and make a list of drugs which contain these structures, like which drugs have thiophene, which drugs have pyridine, which drugs have pyrrole, which drugs have furane in their basic structure, and we will discuss in our next lectures. So thank you very much for your attention.